Hey, what's up? So, Grey Skies is my custom hood for Sims 2, and while it's not ready, we'll be checking out other custom hoods together. So, join me on this adventure and don't forget to let a comment down below, okay? Hello, baby boys, and welcome to the Grey Skies project. My name is Creusa Darwin, I'm from Strangetown, and this is Aileen Landing. Aileen LaFontaine's discovery of this moon has raised hope from people from all over the world. Sims from Pleasantville, Strangetown, or Veronaville have left their homes for a better future on this moon. But the environment seems rather intimidating than welcoming. Bizarre gravity, swirl gas giants hovering over the ominous mist sky, and two pulsating suns. Is the new better world really a better world? So that sounds a lot of fun already. And yes, so we'll be checking some families, not every single one because I tried to, I actually recorded, but yeah, the video would be like super long, and so I figured it would be better to, focus on the main characters. And so a really cool thing about this hood, besides the whole concept that it is already super cool, is that they have scripted events. So how cool is that? Just like the ones in Pleasantville, Strangetown, and Veronaville. So that caught my attention right away. It is really good. So yeah, let's check it out. So our first family is the Zberg family, and it reads: when the two queens were mysteriously kidnapped and murdered, it was little Cassiopeia's task to be the new queen and rule over Aileen Landing. But how can such a little diaper filler rule over such a large planet? And will the new bride Mira ever be happy again after running away from her family to marry the man she always loved? So, let's figure that out. Alright, so this is the Queen's Palace and it's looking super great. So here she is, this is Mira Zotberg, our first sim. Mira's bio reads: Mira has always dreamed of fleeing from her family and live a happy life with Rigel. Now that she got what she always wanted, something doesn't feel right. Will she ever be happy? She is a Libra, she is kinda sloppy, super outgoing, between lazy and active, kinda serious and very nice. Sims from Aileen Landing seems to me to have randomized interests, so we're not going to, deep dive into those. Also, they don't have a raw enthusiasm at all, like anything, any playable thing, so that is going to be a skip too. And their turn-ons and turn-offs are also randomized, and whenever the game starts they won't show up actually, but if you press play then they will get randomized turn-ons and turn-offs. So here we have her memories, and what stands out for me is that the queens got kidnapped and murdered during Mira's wedding party, so how bad is that? So here we have Mira's family tree, and she have a lot of siblings. So Mira is a romance sim and she does have the fear locked in of having a baby. So we know the drill, she's a romance sim, she doesn't want to have a family, and I think she's unhappy because of that. She's like trapped in this marriage that she's just not into that. Alright, and this is Sirius Zodberg. He is the father-in-law of Mira, and his bio reads: Sirius loved his wife, he really did. He always considered himself as a hopeless romantic, but still, he can explain what he was thinking when he cheated on King Cassiopeia on that night. He just couldn't resist. So yeah, he cheated on her wife the night she got murdered. So he is a Gemini. He is super sloppy, super outgoing, very active, kinda serious, and kinda grouchy. Here are his memories. Here we have his family tree. So he is a romance sim and he is getting engaged to Feirora, which is, I assume, his lover. Okay guys, and this is Rigel Zodberg. His bio reads: Rigel feels blessed to have met someone like Mira in his life and it is absolutely head over heels for her. As a role-plays romantic, he's convinced he's found his soulmate. Well, little does he know, right? He is a Libra, he is super sloppy, super outgoing, kinda lazy, super serious, and very nice. He is the son of Sirius. Okay. So by his memories, we can tell that he got rejected for woohoo with Mira 2 times already. So it's like they are married, but they didn't woohoo just yet, which is kind of weird. But at the same time, we can understand because the queens just got murdered in their party, in their wedding party. So kind of makes sense. Here we have his family tree, very looking good family tree. And he is a popularity sim with the once locked in to have 5 best friends. So that's it for Regio. This is Pollux, and he was one of the brothers of the queen. So his bio reads: Pollux is the wise one out of all of the queen's bodyguards. At the disastrous wedding party, he believes he saw 2 suspicious women laughing. And no, he doesn't remember inviting them to the party either. So I wonder who those ladies were. He is a Pisces, he is super neat, very shy, super active, very serious, and very nice. Kind of a nerdy personality, you know. Here we have his memories. Nothing stands out for me. And here we have his family tree, and he is a knowledge sim, and he have the fear locked in of getting left at the altar by Celine. So this is Castor Zberg, the other brother, and his bio reads: Castor might not be as wise as his brother, but he's truly one of the most charming out of them. He didn't pay much attention at the wedding party and was busy flirting with the hot girls that were there instead of doing his dirty. Or duty, I don't know, dirty. Yeah, I'm not sure how to say this word, but anyway. He is a Pisces, very, actually, kind of neat, very shy, very active, super serious, but super nice as well. His memories are looking like that, just usual stuff. And here we have his family tree, and he is a romance scene, and he have the ones locked in to be best friends with Artemis, which my take on this is that he wants to woohoo with her at some point. So we also have the little Queen Cassiopeia Zberg the Fourth. She was left, to reign the entire moon after her mother and grandmother were murdered. So she's kind of, the queen of this hood right now. And of course, because she is just a baby, we can select her. But here we have her family tree. So she is actually the daughter of a teenage couple. So now we are going to check the scripted event for this family. Well, I'll be checking only this one, okay, because I don't wanna spoilers to you guys, but every single family have some scripted events, and it is really cool. I actually, checked every single family already. So let's just see this one and see how this works. If it is just like in Pleasantville, Strangetown, and Veronaville. Okay, so Mira misses her family and wants to reclaim things between her and her dad. Use the phone to try to invite him over. She wonders whether he's still furious with her, so they are not in good terms right now, and she wants to reclaim those stuff. And so you can call him here, and let's check if he appears. Okay, if he accepts our invite. I can't leave the house, I'm waiting for the phone repairman, sorry. Okay, so that means he is still mad at her, and that's just, a way to, the creator left this to maybe you guys figure that you need to work on this relationship, and, she wants to be in good terms with her father again, and you can work on that. You know, it is just a path for you to follow whenever the game starts. I think this is very cool. This is very creative, and that's pretty much it for this family. So now let's check some other sims. The Fang family, yes, I will be not able to actually, say these names right, but anyway, Shalawan is an ambitious mother and has been smoothing with the private school principal for years to get her son into private school. Though Tafantong, he rather stay in public school and hang out with his friends. Will Shalawan never let her son make his own decisions, especially when it comes to love? So let's figure that out. Okay, this is it. This is the Fang Hong family house, and it is looking very good, very creative, very, Aileen Landing vibes and style, and I like this very much. So let's check the sims already, okay? This is Tafantong. Okay, by their face features, what I can tell is that they are like kind of Asian race of the aliens of Alien Landing. So yeah, they are kind of Asian inspired, I feel like. Okay, so Tafantong bios reads: Tafantong loves Cassiopeia, he really does, and she deserves anything in this world for being this nice to everyone. But sometimes it's getting hard for him to resist all of his friends' romantic temptations. Will he stay faithful? So I don't know if this is a mistake, but his bio sounds like, Cassiopeia is still alive, but she is dead. And I don't know if this is some way of like maybe he doesn't know that she's dead just yet. I don't know if that's the case, but yeah, I don't know. So he is a Taurus, and he is super sloppy, super outgoing, kinda lazy, super playful, and kinda grouchy. Here we have his memories, and he actually broke up with the queen, and he does remember she being dead, she being murdered. So I don't know. This is his family tree, and he had a brother who died, and he is the father of the little queen. He was with Queen Cassiopeia the third, that teenage couple that I mentioned before. He is a popular sim, and he wants to defeat the Green Reaper, which it kind of makes sense for him because his brother died, and then his ex-girlfriend, but it was the mother of his baby. So yeah, he wants to defeat the Green Reaper as he locked in once. Okay, and this is Shalawan Feng Hong. She is the mother of Tafantong, and her bio reads: Shalawan feels guilty for what she's done, but if it is to protect her children, she's gotta do what she's gotta do, right? Especially after what's happened to Tafan something. Sorry, I don't know how to say these names. I'm not even sure if these are made up names or maybe real Asian names. I'm not sure right now. And this is probably her other son who is dead. So she is a Gemini, and she is super sloppy, kind of in between shy and outgoing, very active, very serious, and kind of nice. Here we have her memories, her family tree. She have a sister actually, but this is some NPC sister. I'll be showing that later for you guys. And she is a fortunate sim, and she have the want of getting her son into private school locked in for her. So that's the way of playing here, I guess. That is the path that the creator left for us, and that's it for this family. So let's check the next one. The Lynx family. Persephone's probably failed to teach her three daughters proper manners. So they're the widest party animals around town. But things are getting way too messy now, and it is reaching Persephone's limits of tolerance. Can she ever tame her party animals before it's too late? So this one will be definitely checking because it is giving me like caliente vibes, and I love this so much. Okay, baby boys, this is the Lynx household, and it is looking good. They are having a party, a night party, and yeah, let's figure what this family is all about, okay? Okay, and this is Persephone Lynx. She is the mother of the two young ladies that we have around here, and her bio reads: Persephone wished that at least one of her girls would settle down and raise their children on their own, but for some reason they won't stop partying. Alright, and she is a Taurus. She is kinda neat, very outgoing, super lazy, very playful, and very grouchy. Okay, here we have her memories. And she actually was engaged to Pluto Pixies, yes, not sure. And she caught him cheating, and then they broke up. This is her family tree, and this daughter is actually an NPC. That's why she's not on the household. She is the maid of the hood, okay? She is a populated sim, and she doesn't have any wants or fears locked in for her, so yeah, that's pretty much it for Persephone. And here we have Feiroa Lynx. She is giving me very like goat face vibes. I love Screen so much. Screen 6 is actually very good. Make sure you go check that. Anyway, her bio reads: Feiroa Lynx, aka the rum wrecker in town. She's got much to say. She tries to hide it in her face, and it doesn't work. You see through that she just wants to get with you, and you're right. Okay, so she is a Gemini. She is super sloppy, super outgoing, super active, serious, and grouchy. And here we have her memories. What stands out for me is that she remembered the murder of the queens as a positive memory, and yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know. Here we have her family tree, and she is a romance scene, and she have the ones locked in of woohoo with 5 different sims. So I don't know. I think she might be a lot closer to that number. But anyway. This one is Selene Lynx, and she is giving me very like Piccolo vibes from, Dragon Ball Z. And her bio reads: Selene is hot-headed in many ways, so don't ever think of messing with her. She'll bite back, she's attractive, she gets everything she wants because she's attractive. Yeah, she is a Leo, and I think that's this bio actually, it is a lot of Leo. So yeah, she is super sloppy. Well, not super, but she's kind of sloppy, super outgoing, very lazy, very playful, and super grouchy. Here we have her memories. She is actually engaged to Pollux, her family tree, and she is a fortunate sim, and she have the ones locked in to throw a wedding party. So yeah, she's getting married to Pollux, and that's it for Selene. Here we have Testias, I don't know how to say these names, like, oh my god, I'm never doing another, other planet's hood, because those names are just too much for me, I'm sorry. I barely can speak English, and then you throw me these names is like crazy. Sabotage. He's just a baby, but his bio reads: whenever he's not to be seen around, he must be breaking or cheating something. So yes, he is a Leo and super neat, super outgoing, very lazy, very serious, and kinda grouchy. Nobody in this family is very nice, so there's not too much for him, these are his memories. This is his family tree, and as any kid he has the grow up aspiration, and no one's locked in for him. There is another baby in this family. This one we can select, but that is Mercury. Here we have his or her, I'm not sure, family tree, and that's pretty much it for him. We don't know, a lot about it, so yes. Okay, so I actually forgot to say, but this is, me editing the video, and this baby is actually a love affair baby, his father was and it is married to another woman, so there is some another drama and extra chaos level around here, and I love that so much. Okay, so this family sounds a lot of fun, they are very like caliente vibes, but I would say more mean, and there is some, Aileen Landing as well in this family as, an NPC, and it is just very fun. They are throwing a little party, the scripted event for this family is actually pretty fun. So yeah, be sure to check this out, and let's jump to the next family. This one family is very cool. They are kind of Cinderella vibes, and here we have their bio. The Akla family. Life's been so unfair to Ganymede, who's lost her father, her brother, and even her own husband to the gorgeous Milbola. Not to mention that her step-grandmother doesn't treat her any better. What kind of sinister plan do Milbola and Matter have in mind? So let's figure that out. Okay guys, this is it. This is the Aulas home, and let's have a look on their house. It is looking very good, very Aileen Landing. I really love the aesthetic of this hood. For me, it is the strongest part of this hood. It is the aesthetic. It is just perfect. It looks like, custom content, but all of this, it is in the game, so it is crazy for me. Anyway, let's check the Sims. Here we have Melbola Akla and her Ruiz. Controversially rumored to be a merciless gold digger, Melbola's not having the greatest reputation around town currently. But the thing is, she doesn't even care. Nobody ever knows what kind of devil behind that cute smiley of hers. Okay, so she is a bitch, and she is actually, very mean. She is an Aries, yes, Aries, and she is super neat, very outgoing, between lazy and active, very serious, and super grouchy. So yeah, my take on her is that she is, as I said, a bitch. What stands out for me the most is that all of her memories about somebody dying, they are green, so that means they are positive, and I don't know. And oh, and she actually is a criminal, so yeah, I feel like maybe she has something to do with the murder of the queens. Here we have her family tree, and she is a fortunate sim, and she have the fear locked in to have 4 children, which makes me think that maybe whenever the game starts, she is already pregnant. I don't know, that this would be fun. Here we have Mater Vulpecula, and she is the mother of Milbola. Her bio reads, Mater is proud of what she's raised, a powerful woman who gets everything what she wants, and especially when she wants. She's ready for the next step, and it won't take long until they'll bite back again. Ha! And she is a Leo, she is neat, she is super outgoing, very lazy, very playful, and super grouchy, just like her daughter. Her memories are also paused for whenever somebody dies, so they are definitely like bad guys here, and she is also a criminal. So I guess the badness, I don't know if that's a word, runs in the Bloods family. This is her family tree. She have a NPC sister as well, so some NPCs are actually in the family trees, but they are, NPCs, no playable characters. That's fun. She is a fortunate sim, and she have the ones locked in to getting engaged to Poseidon, so that's pretty much it for her. Pretty sure Mater and Milbola are the 2 ladies that the bodyguard saw laughing at the wedding party where the queens got murdered. That's my take on this. Here we have Ganymede, I don't know, and she is actually the stepdaughter of Melbola. Melbola was married to her father and her Biarritz. When Ganymede first met Melbola, she was kinda suspicious of her and her true intentions, but tried to be as positive as much as she could. But it was still very difficult for her to accept someone significantly younger than her as a stepmother. Yes, I can actually relate to that pretty much. But anyway, she is a Virgo just like me too. But anyway, and she is super neat, very shy, active, serious, and kind of grouchy as well. These are her memories, and we can see that as one does, she remembers everybody's dying as something negative. This is her family tree. This is her father who was married to Melbola. The creator was actually able to manage that the Sims would be still connected to their spouses even after that, so that's very cool. I don't know how he did this, but I want to know. And she is a family sim, and she have the ones locked in to have a baby, and look at her face. She have the face of somebody who's been through some stuff. Okay, this is Europa, Ekla or Aquila, I'm not sure. She is the daughter of Melbola and stepsister of Ganymede and her Biarritz. Europa is a gifted little toddler, but unfortunately there is no one who truly admires her early talents. When will she get the acknowledgement and affection she deserves? She is a Leo, and between slop and neat, very outgoing, very lazy, very playful, and super grouchy, just like her mother. Okay, so another grouchy member of this family. These are her memories, her family tree, and as any babe, she have the grow up expression and no wants or fears locked in for her. This is Io Ekla, and he and Europa are actually twins, so that's fun, and he's Biarritz. Even if Io's just a baby and will forget everything anyway, doesn't mean he cannot sense the neglect. Yes, these words keep getting me. Sometimes he just wishes that mom were more around, so he misses her mom. How sad is that? He is a Gemini, he is super sloppy, super outgoing, super active, kinda serious and very nice. So he is different from his mother and sister. These are his memories, his family tree, and once more, as any baby or child, he have the grow up expression and no one's or fears locked in for him. And in this family, we also have another little baby, and this is Andromeda, and he or she, I'm not sure, looks like a little devil with those black eyes, which I never saw this in game. Like, I don't think if a alien and a normal sim get together, they can make a baby looking like that, but it would be super fun if they could. Okay, and Andromeda is actually the son of Callisto, and Callisto is the son of Jupiter, who Melbola was married to. So, she married the man and then she had a baby with her stepson. This is very like telenovela drama, and I love it. Okay, people boys, that was it for the Ekla family, and I totally feel like Cinderella vibes, and I love it. I feel like Melbola would be super fun to play with. I actually, I said this before, but I checked the scripted event for this family, and I think this is the best scripted event on this HUD. It is very fun, it is very dramatic, and I hope you guys check this out and let me know in the comments if you do. Okay, the La Fontaine family, so we're definitely checking them out because the planet is actually named after them. So it was Aileen Landing who first discovered this planet and founded the colony, which was then named after her to her honor. Nevertheless, life has been the greatest for her family. Aileen didn't survive that one final landing, and most importantly, Tux's boyfriend left her, which was too heavy for her, and now she's haunting Osh's something and Ken with her sorrow. Can she ever move on and be happy again? So, you know, let's discover. The LaFontaines resides here on this very like modern and futuristic house. I think that's a house, but I'm not sure. It is looking kind of crazy, but I love it. And as you guys can tell, this is a very different district on this hood. It is here where all of the non-native people from Alien Lands lives. So here we have human Sims and from Strangetown, Pleasantville, Veronaville, that kind of deal, from the planet Earth. And here we can see like the native people parts, okay? So here lives the ones who are originally from Aileen Landing. Here is the human colony. So I like how this is set up, and they are like kind of splitted in the middle. So it is very fun. This is Ocean Arslan, and yes, I don't know. You guys already know that I just don't know, okay? Her bio reads: August is extremely proud of her college degree in psychology and mentions it over and over again. That's fine, right? But well, it is just that some wishes she didn't feel the need to bring that always up. So, everybody knows someone like her, okay? She is an Aquarius and she is in between sloppy needs. She's very shy, kinda lazy, super playful, and in between grouchy and nice. These are her memories, and as you guys can see, she didn't even like have had her first kiss, and she is already like adult. So yeah, I think she's very shy. She's giving me like Cassandra Gott vibes. This is her family tree. So she is the daughter of Aileen Lafontaine, and she is a family scene, and she have the ones locked in to fall in love. So she is a romantic, she wants to fall in love, and that's cute. This is Tuxie Asland, and her bio reads: Tuxie saw her life turn upside down when her one true lover Micah left her for another man. While she's just pretending to have moved on, she hasn't in fact, and it is very clear she hasn't. Don't confront her, she'll just yell at you. So she looks very fun to me. She is a Libra, she is sloppy, she's super outgoing, very lazy, serious, and in between. No, actually, she's more nicey than grouchy. And here we have her memories. She caught her fiance cheating, and then they broke up. And she actually lost a fight with his lover. So this is sad, okay? This is like a low bottom. Here we can see Luca Mikok, which is her son. And she is a romance scene, and she have the ones locked into woohoo with Micah, and that is her fiance, ex-fiance actually. So she wants to get back together with him. Okay, this is Ken Arslan, and guys, he looks just like my ex, but yeah, trigger a little bit. His bio reads: There's no other scene who loves soccer as much as Ken does. He could talk about soccer all day and he'll immediately love you if you support the same soccer team as he does. So he is, boring as hell. Yeah, he is a Sagittarius. He is super sloppy, in between shy and outgoing, very active, very playful, and kinda grouchy. These are his memories. He also didn't have his first kiss. There we have his family tree. And he is a popularity sim, and he have the ones locked in for him to get a job in the athletic career. So yeah, like I said, boring. Here we have, and I think that's the name, Icetinion. Yes, I'm not sure, but it's like Einstein and Tinion. I'm not sure. Anyway, he looks, yeah, funny looking, I would say. Here we have his bio. Thanks to advanced technology, the late Aileen and Mervyn LaFontaine were able to clone a baby boy from an unknown DNA sample they found in an abandoned lab. though this rather unique appearance makes everyone wonder whose DNA he is actually carrying. He is a Aries, he's in between sloppy and neat, he is super outgoing, kinda active, super serious, and kinda nice. Here we have his memories, his family tree, and he have the grow up aspiration and no wants or fears locked in for him. Okay, so that was it for the La Fontaine household. I feel like this is very fun and they are looking like a little bit of, you know, the god family of Aileen Landing, meaning that they would be kind of the main characters here, you know. So yes, let's check the other families now. The Soza family. So I'm checking this family because they have the names that I can actually say. This family is very Brazilian inspired. I feel these names are all Brazilians or Portuguese. And yes, so the Souza family, it sounds so good in my mouth. Souza, okay. Philip's always had a soft spot for science fiction movies, and when he saw the advertisement of the Colony Project during one of his movies, he didn't hesitate to sign up his whole family. But will his children still continue following him everywhere, or will they go with their own paths one day? Especially now that one of his sons prefers to spend more time with an imaginary friend instead. This is sounding very creative, cool, unique, and fun, okay? And here resides the Souza family. Souza. See, I sound very smart in Portuguese, okay? This is Felipe Souza and he is the patriarch of this family, so his bio reads. Felipe had a tough time worrying about his son Ricardo's mental health ever since he started talking about his imaginary friends. Not to mention that Rodrigo's been a hormonal hurricane. Can he tame his sons or will they drive him into madness? Yes, I wonder. He is a Scorpio. He is super neat, in between shy and outgoing, very active, serious and grouchy. Here we have his memories. He actually galloped at the altar by Mr. Lucian, and we can see that he remembers Raquel dying, whoever that is. Here we have her family tree, and okay, Raquel was his sister. And he is a family scene and he doesn't want any wants or fears locked in for him. Oh my, this is Rodrigo Souza and his eyes are looking very tired, but anyway, his bio reads, Rodrigo's hot, or that's what he thinks he is at least. Others consider him hot too, but not the same hot. He can be very hot-headed sometimes, okay. He is a Gemini, super sloppy, super outgoing, super active, kinda serious, and super grouchy. Here we have his memories, and he doesn't remember having a baby, but he does. So my take on this is that he doesn't know, but he is already a father. So we can see here in his family tree that he had a baby with Earth McLaren, and his baby is Moon McLaren. I love this name. He is a romance scene, and he have the ones locked in to make out with 5 different scenes. And that is Ricardo Souza. His bio reads, the bond between two friends can do remarkable things. Ricardo defied the laws of nature and turned his special childhood friend Teddy into a real sim. Now everybody will know that he wasn't crazy this whole time. He is also a Gemini and super sloppy, super shy, kinda active, serious, and in between grouchy and nice. Here we have his memories and we can see that he and his brother are actually enemies, so that's some stuff for them to do with it. Here we have his family tree, and he is a knowledge sim with no wants or fears locked in for him. And now to the star herself, this is Teddy Beer. She is the imaginary friend of Ricardo. Now that Teddy's turns into a real sim, she's very excited to finally be able to explore the world on her own. She can't wait to meet the new sims and make lots of new friends. Though, will that drive Teddy and Ricardo apart? She is a Virgo between slop and neat, super shy, super lazy, but super playful and super nice. Here we have her memories. We can see that her 2 first memories is to meet Ricardo and made best friends with Ricardo. So, she was really just, his entire life, or me, or actually, he was her entire life. Yes, she's alone in her family tree. That sounds sad, but anyway. And she is a family sim and doesn't have any wants or fears locked in for her. So what stands out for me in the Soza family is that they, have this imaginary friend plot going on, which I think it is very fun. The house is also very creative and different and unique looking. And the Brazilian or Portuguese or even Spanish names, it brings me some joy to see that the Brazilians made it in Aileen Landing as well. Okay guys, that was it for Aileen Landing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the HUD. It is very amazing. The work that the creator had, it is very good and I'm really happy about it. It is just amazing aesthetic and storylines and plots and ways to, see the game that I never saw before. So I'll let you guys with this little video of the HUD and I'll be back for more pretty soon.